Morning. Had to try that again. I had a connection error to some of the Facebook pages. We are good to go. I'm going to put a couple things in the chat here. There we go. Hope everybody is having a great start to their day. I'm still showing I'm having issues with getting my chat out there. Not sure what the deal is there. And it doesn't look like it is live on Facebook. So let's take a brief moment and let me see what is going on. Nope, it looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. We're golden. Interesting. Well, it is what it is. And make sure everything is up on the replay. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and I'll make sure that I upload in areas that we are not. So today we're talking about mastery is the key to our own happiness, right? So mastery is the key to our happiness. The only thing standing between us and the level of success, happiness, or abs that we desire is a lack of mastery over ourselves. It sounds kind of like an exaggeration, right? Well, think again. Mastery is our key to everything good in life, but it's not something that just happens overnight. We need to develop mastery over ourselves through self-discipline and dedication if you want to achieve anything great in life. Do we know how to be fit? Do we only eat healthy foods, or do they make up a small portion of our diet because it's too hard to stick with a strict regimen, especially when there are so many options available? We know everyone, or we know enough to make significant changes in our life. Knowledge isn't the challenge. Managing ourselves and our behaviors is what's tough. So who can agree to that? Let me know in the chat. That's something that you feel the same about, that it's tough to do the things that you know you should be doing and not doing the things you know you should not be doing, right? So it makes that situation one of those that seems unavoidable, or it seems like a task that we're just not able to conquer, but we can. You can get through it, and again, that's just part of life. Mastery of self is the goal we need to achieve. From that, all our other goals will be achieved. So what I'm saying is, the second that we can master ourselves and understand how we think, how our minds work, what works well for us and what doesn't, everything else seems to get simplified around us. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple ways that we can help to master ourselves. So number one is make a shouldn't list. We don't have to be perfect. We just need a little more willpower and self-control, acknowledging our own imperfections. This is the first step in making changes for the better. So take some time out of every day to think about all the things that we do that are not serving us. So how often are we doing things that we know are not going to be beneficial to our future, that we know is not going to help us push forward to where we're trying to get to, whether that be being better at work, being a better husband or wife, being a better mom or dad, whatever it is. What are you doing each day, and you're doing this continually, that's just not working well for you or not allowing you to be where you need to be? On top of that, the next thing I wrote was make our should list. Make a list of things we should do each day but don't. This list might include 20 minutes of playing the piano, taking care of your bills, or making sure to floss for 10 seconds every day. I don't know what the floss time is, but making sure you're flossing every day, maybe between brushing your teeth. What is that for you? There's a quote that my virtual mentor likes to say is, do that which moves you closer to your goals, and do only those, right? So we're oftentimes just doing things and just doing things that's not getting us anywhere. It's just spinning our wheels. We're stuck in one position instead of taking the time to say, I need to do this because it's going to help me get here. I need to stop doing this because it's going to take me back to over here. And I don't want to do that, right? So what is that for you? What do you have right now that you know for a fact is not helping you move forward? And what is it that you know right now that you need to be doing to take a couple steps forward? Okay. The next thing I wrote was slowly switch that list. So I'm going to go through this quick today. Okay. So slowly switch that list. Habits can be difficult to change, but we've developed habits without even trying. Imagine what we could accomplish on purpose. Take an item off of the shouldn't list and replace it with one from the should list. So we just mentioned that was what we're doing, what we shouldn't be doing. Okay. Take what we shouldn't be doing out and just simply throw in what we should be doing on there. So we shouldn't be, and I like to bring this example up a lot because this is a lot of the discussions that goes on, is we shouldn't be sitting there watching 2-3 episodes of a show, right? When we know there's certain things that need to be done. Just go ahead and watch that one show. It's okay to watch that show. It's okay to scroll through Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all of that. It's okay. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Put a limit on it. Put a timer on. You have a timer on your phone. You have a timer right there on your watch. Put that timer on and give yourself an allotted amount of time. And when that timer goes off, now you jump back over into doing the things that you know that's going to advance you. Are you reading that work manual? Are you reading the book on personal development? Are you engaging in a Facebook group or a Zoom group and discussing ways that we can all be better and improve, right? What are some of those areas that we can allow that to come in and make us that much better? So that's a way that we can do that, is by recognizing what we're doing, what we shouldn't be doing, in a way that we can trigger some kind of an action to get that taken care of, right? And lastly, which again kind of takes back from yesterday, is watch our focus. Why would you choose to do something that is bad for your future or for our future self just because it feels good now? The long-term payoff from doing the right thing will be worth so much more, right? For example, the temptation to go and get that ice cream and binge watch. Those are all short-term rewards that can lead into big problems later down the line. We have to be able to focus on the bigger picture and see if everything that we are doing is allowing us to get to the destination that we want to be at. And those short-term rewards and pleasures obviously always feel great in the moment, but we know as soon as the time is up, soon as it has passes, we have that guilty feeling. We have that, oh, why did I do this again? We all have that, right? But we have to be able to slowly make that switch, slowly see what it is that we're doing and see if we can make it that much better. All right. And self-mastery is the key. If we can master ourselves, everything else becomes easy. It will be easy to make that lunchtime decision. It will be easy to get ahead at work. It will be easy to maintain relationships and save our money and invest our money. The key is our attention to our long-term goals and avoiding those short-term pleasures that lead to those long-term challenges, right? So what is that for you? Think about that right now. What is it for you that you focus on the short term when you know you should be focused on that long term? What is that for you? And how can you better self-master yourself? So check that out. Hopefully the message was delivered well today and you got something out of it. I appreciate you guys jumping on. As always, like, share, follow, subscribe, and let's continue to build this community. Thank you for jumping on. As always, be better than yesterday, and I will see you same time tomorrow. Yes, it was short and sweet, but we have to get through it today. A lot to do on my to-do list today. So let's get it done. Let's stay focused, and we'll see you